And we're back. Okay, there it goes. Took it a second to recognize the game.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
How's everyone doing this evening?
Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Yeah, so I plan to stream until about 9 or 10 tonight, so we got a couple hours to hang out and hopefully make some more progress in this game. I wanted to get back on it just because we had that huge revelation with Alfin and kind of his background, which was huge. I'm so excited to see where that's going. So I couldn't keep myself away. So.
You're saying we should check the owl for... Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Let's see what you've got.
Light after
No
lightning!
further!
Lightning condemned! Illuminate the sun! Come forward! They rush you! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
You're mine! You're finished!
I'll blind you with a shot! Epic!
Dance in the wind! Feel!
You're finished!
More for the
Soaring
sun!
Light Flare!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, here to stop your...
Divine!
I'm ready! You're mine!
Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Illuminate the dark!
Demon Blast!
It's over! Here I come!
Holy light!
Soaring Light Spear! Mirage!
Firmament treasure!
Take this! You're finished! Be still!
Arrow storm!
Soaring Light
Now!
Spear!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
There's always room for improvement.
Oh yeah, and I changed some graphics settings, so let me know how the stream's coming out to you guys. On my end, it looks better. I had VSync turned on, but it was at 144 Hz because that's what my monitor is. I cut it down to 60 because that's what the stream output's at, and it seems like it's running a bit smoother on my end. I don't know. Just let me know.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
There it is. That's our target.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this! It's over!
That frickin' does it!
Harder! Not a chance! Move it!
Negative Simeon. I
Fury!
can feel you where you stand.
You picked the wrong fight! Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Ferocious Fury!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the dark!
Move escape!
Holy quiver!
Strike Light Spear! Take this! You finished!
I'm ready! You hearing this? All yours, Kisara. Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're
Did
going to
that
be
say
swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
666.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Mening's...
Go no further!
Take this! You're finished!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Seal.
You're mine!
Light after
Here I
lightning.
come! You're finished! Soaring Light Spear! Hurricane Thrust!
Shining supernova. Photon blast.
It's
Raging
on!
cascade.
Lightning Thrust! Mirage!
Dance in the wind.
Here I come!
Air
It's over!
pulse. Lightning descent.
Mirage! Dazzle!
That frickin' does it!
They smite
Take
with
this! First strike! Dazzle! Take this!
Blow away!
Mirage!
Hit. Lightning descent.
our arts are being interrupted.
Illuminate the
You're
sun.
mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Do this all day!
Shine! Radiant light! Boost of regeneration!
I'm nearly done for.
Gusty nail!
Reflect on thy sins. They smite with
Photon,
shine!
illuminate the
Radiant
dark!
light!
Perfect
Boost
roll!
of
Let me
regeneration!
see what I can do.
Holy light!
Regenerate! I'm just getting started! Talon Hurricane!
I owe you one.
Lightning condemned!
Far enough!
Thunder
Elusive
blast!
deity!
Lightning supernova!
Eat this!
Magic
So
is
hurry!
seal!
In an instant!
Impact Frost!
I can feel my power growing!
Discourteous, aren't you?
Talon Storm!
Another incantation.
That's ruin spot.
Lightning raging cascade!
You'll pay for that!
Glimmer
More for
Dragon!
the stockpile! Thunder field!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Guys, I'll leave it to you!
I'll be saving
This
you!
one's all mine!
Dominate render!
It's over!
Eagle Fly!
Tear!
Arrow wall! I can do this all day!
Demon Ray! I'm on it!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Eat dirt!
Lightning orb!
Now in the group! Eagle Fly!
In here! More for the
Raging
stockpile!
Lunar Storm!
Raging cascade!
Benediction light.
Sleep now!
Heal!
I'll be saving this one!
Perfect knuckle!
You're finished! You're mine! It's over!
I'm ready!
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Frost!
That was a little close for comfort.
What's this thing?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
It'll be a breeze. Get in a
get out.
bind. Tectonic punch!
Lightning orb!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
With the earth!
Sleep now! Are arms even natural?
It's on!
Thunder
Take this!
field!
Take this! Here!
More
Shine!
hurricane!
Radiant light!
Scoot back!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Holy glimmer!
I'm on it! You're done!
Dazzle!
Rotating pile
Start
driver!
up!
Tornado drive!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer! Holy light!
Shine! Radiant light!
Take
Boost
this!
of regeneration!
Lightning thrust! You
Regenerate!
picked the wrong fight!
Allow me to help you!
No escape! Mirage!
Rip and tear!
Permanent
You're
render!
mine!
Elusive deity! I'm on it!
Arrow sword!
Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
Here I come! Take this!
Raging Lunar Storm!
Lightning orb!
Here!
Lightning
I'll
condemned!
finish you here and now!
Take this!
Negative gate!
I'm ready for the next battle.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Did we really just spend that much money?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
It's over! Eat this! Here I come! Soda!
Can you take it?
This one.
You're on! You're done! You shouldn't have messed with me!
You're finished! Here I come! Begin! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Not a chance! Take this!
Bloody eye!
This one's all mine! Soaring Light Spear!
Illuminate the sun!
Be still!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
ho ho! Ho 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 ho!
Hmm? You're saying we should check the owl forest?
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Little help!
Take this!
In a bind?
Do
Here's a dance in the wind! Sealed!
Can you
Here I
take it?
come!
Take
It's
this!
over!
Not so fast!
Lightning orb! Where that came from?
Crescent flash!
Eat dirt!
All finishing breathers down! Everlasting dark! Another incantation ruined!
You're mine! It's over!
I'm on it!
Lightning orb!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Raging cascade!
Elusive Fury!
Spread!
Do it!
Dance in the...
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My turn! No escape! Stardust!
Now!
Don't get complacent.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know. But the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Bro, we gotta rescue the wife.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villager.
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Resonate with the earth!
Don't mind if I do!
Stalagmite! Coming up, guys! Rending you apart!
It's a duel beyond!
Sword Alpha!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Resonate with the...
Certainly not.
Talon Hurricane! On your knees! Sword Alpha! Azure Storm! Air
Get
pressure!
out of the gale! Tear to shreds!
On your knees!
Nail!
I'll end you! Air pressure! I'm on
Radiant
ticket! Rending you apart! Bloody hell!
Dance in the wind!
This was all mine! Now I'm in the groove! Sword Rain Alpha! Orochi's Fury! I'm ready! Go me! In an instant! Impact Block!
We can really make weapons with this?
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
For my heart, I gotta get her back.
Let's see what you've got.
Take this!
Raging Cascade!
No further! Eat this!
Spread!
I'll face you! Orochi's Fury! Illusion Fury!
Alright, it's go time!
Infinity! You picked the wrong fight! Soaring Blast! Here I come! Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Air
Come
Torch!
on! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not. Orochi's Fury! The Tempest engulfs you! Sword Rain Alpha!
Treasure!
Here!
Blood.
Rending you apart! I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Hurricane!
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Just what divine
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
No choice.
Confiscated!
Here I come!
Lightning orb!
It's
More
on!
where that came from!
You picked the wrong fight! Try harder!
Thunderbolt shield!
Here I come!
Illuminate the
It's
north!
over!
Come forth, holy Grail!
You're on!
We live!
Here I come!
Evening smelling to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Benediction light.
Illuminate the
Astral
north!
Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Take this! Hurricane!
Here I come!
Now.
It's over! I'm ready! Show me! In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed blade.
Armor won't... I'm just getting started! Eat this!
Here!
I really am...
Raging Luna Storm! Megasonic thrust!
Thunderfield! The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way. I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious? Ow!
Crumble!
Lightning raging cascade! Here, watch your power! If it's hot, just let me have again!
No further!
Here goes! Power's
It's almost too strong! Be my guest! Megasonic regeneration!
Regenerate!
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
Take this!
Stalagmite! Green bait! Elusive field!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
You're mine!
Eagle dance on the wind!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Now you see what I can do!
Frozen!
Hammer! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regeneration! We suffer in silence!
Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Field!
It's on! You're mine! Totally! In an instant! Impact claw! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
What's this thing? I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try. But that water pressure would like...
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. The abyssal deep. Clear for us a path.
Here I come! It's over! I'm on it! Soaring light spear! You're on! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Take this! You're finished! You're mine!
Eagle dance!
Take this! Lunar Rondo!
Now!
Pieces!
Totally! In an instant! Instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall. Like we're gonna lose to small fry. No backing down! Hey, when did I get so happy?
Not in your dreams. Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
Resonate with the earth! It's over! Crumble!
The waters of free. Blah, blah, blah.
Raging fury!
Sleep now.
Now I'm in.
Let's get you all tucked away.
It's over!
Talon Hurricane! The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Here I come! It's over!
Too much to handle.
You're on!
Not on my watch.
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
Arch fire complete focus.
All good things
Firmament
come
render.
Megasonic thrust! Eat dirt! We're cleaning out.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Fantastic!
Raging
Great!
hurricane.
Amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to focus.
I was only trying to be nice.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Elusive deity! Now you see what I can do! Rotating
Lightning condense. Thunderblast. Too much to handle.
We did it! Now!
Illuminate the sun. Magic advance.
Stardust!
Holy land.
into everlasting darkness.
Megasonic thrust!
Dance in the wind. In here.
You're finished!
More from the hurricane.
Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
Right, here goes! Take this!
Vanquish
You're
darkness.
finished! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Take this!
Don't mind if I do.
It's
That
over!
shell's hiding something tasty.
You're mine!
No armor.
Stay calm.
on me.
I shall provide assistance.
Remind me to stand your good side. I'm on it.
Feel.
Take it.
More for the show pile.
Dance on the wind. Scream.
Eat this.
Rending your bloody Take this.
Holy glimmer. Holy land.
It's over!
Too much to handle.
Here I come! It's over! Tear!
Hurricane.
Mirage!
Lightning orbs. Raging cascade. Feel. I'll be saving this one.
I'm not done!
Photon.
Be still!
Hurricane.
Armor won't save you.
You're mine! It's over!
Thy mystic mercy. I'm ready. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. There's more where that came from. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Eat dirt!
Here.
Here I come!
Blind you into dust.
You're finished!
Elusive deity.
Mirage!
Big blast.
Thunder
The
field.
abyssal
You're mine.
all back in there to center.
Glad you have your uses.
Yeah, I'll show you how useful I can be.
In your death, Joker. Then tonight's meal is on you. Keep going.
Awful thing. Shine. Radiant light.
Man, thousand gales, carry it
Big
away.
mercy.
Mirage!
Three nails. Too much to handle.
Frickin' does it. Why thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Ridwell.
I'm not scared.
I'm ready.
Totally fine.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
It's
Certainly
over!
not.
We managed to pull through.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
It's over! Strike! Elusive
Dance in the wind!
On your feet! It's over!
Rending you apart.
It's over!
Bloody howling.
Stardust!
Eat this.
Soaring light spear!
Rip and tear. Bathed in blood. Rending you apart.
Get it!
Bloody howling.
Megasonic
On
blow!
your knees.
Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha! Hellcatcher!
Sweet dreams!
You're mine!
Light axe
We did it!
illuminate the
My
dark!
turn!
Come forth!
I'm
Holy
not
quiver!
done! Dazzle!
Holy land!
I'm ready!
Hey! Blow them away.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go.
They got me flanked. Resonate
I'm
with the
not done!
earth.
Not in your dreams!
Stalagmite.
Take this! You're finished!
May a thousand gales carry you away!
Storm.
Gusty nail!
Hurricane. Eagle, I'm on a roll
You're
now.
mine! Eat dirt!
Elusive. I can carve through armor.
Photon
Take
blast!
this!
Lightning
It's
confetti!
over!
Thunder blade! Illuminate
Soaring light spear!
Grind you into dust.
Now!
These fists have got your name on them. Elusive, we are freaking invincible.
Alvin and the others truly are strong!
What about me? Can't get out of this.
Take that! Dance in the wind! Sleep. Now don't mind if I do.
It's over!
Shining supernova! More where that came from!
Here I come!
Vanquish darkness!
All mine! You're on! Here!
I'm on a roll now.
Megasonic thrust!
I'm on a roll!
Strike!
Thunder field!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take it!
Photon flash!
It's over! Okay, here I go! I'm not done!
Watch this.
Fury!
Hey! Blow them away. How's that?
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Ready!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Step back. This one's all law.
Hey!
I don't think I've ever gotten new armor for her since we got her party, so look at these stat increases.
New equipment!
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious? No backing down.
Confiscated!
First strike! I'll work you through! Elusive Fury!
Alright!
Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning
Illuminate the
thrust!
dark!
You're on!
Come forth!
Sword Rain Alpha! Come one, come
Not in
in
your
song!
dreams!
Take this! You're finished! Elusive Fury!
Let's go! Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hey! Blow them away. How's that?
Now! Here I come! It's over!
Now you see what I can do.
Thunder
I'll
field!
finish you here and now.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Not a chance! Strike!
I'm ready.
Stardust!
All yours, Kisara.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Boss fight.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Talon Hurricane!
Exploit the enemy's
You're
weakness.
mine! You're finished!
Dance in the wind! Air drop!
No dawn shall break this night.
Now I'm in the groove! Demon Lance! Eagle Ray!
Lightning radiant!
I could do this all day!
Shine!
Radiant Light!
Feel
You're mine! Short Rain Alpha!
Don't stop.
Enter Storm!
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes sir, this could be a big
Take
clear
this!
for us to pass.
You're finished!
Short Rain
Our
Alpha!
arts are being interrupted.
I could do this all day!
In here! Get on in there!
Why, thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Roshi Fury!
Arts require complete focus! Illuminate the dark! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Dance in the wind! Air
Such
drop!
tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Can't get out of this!
Come and get it!
Here's the dance in the...
Resonate with the earth!
It's finished!
Let's do it! Oh,
Eternal Devastation!
Raging Luna Storm!
Eternal Devastation!
Begin! I'll finish you here and now!
Eternal Devastation!
There you go! Don't let up!
picked the wrong fight!
Rip and tear!
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Eat this! Air pressure!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy lamp! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy
Try
lamp!
harder! My turn!
Charge like that should easily be
You're
faced.
finished!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Raging cascade! Spread! Dance of the wind! Seal! Get on in there with the others!
Force of
Regenerate! Seal!
Here I
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on up.
Shine! Radiant!
I'm ready! Doubling! In an instant! Impact block!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Sleep now! Let's get you all out of
This one's all mine!
With the earth!
Banana! Dance in the wind!
Should have messed with me.
Blood.
Air thrust! Lightning to the
Destruction!
Thunderblast!
Eternal devastation!
Illuminate the dark!
Time for
Come
one
forth,
more.
holy glimmer! Holy lamp!
Big blast! Crush!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight! Try harder! Now!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Dance in the wind! Air was not well lasted.
Stay away from my friends! Eternal devastation! Take this!
Armor won't save you!
You're finished!
Kinda smart. Air thrust!
Could do without this pain!
Take
this.
Holy lamp!
Bestow thy mystic mercy! Talon hurricane!
This one's all mine!
Watch this!
Thunder. Arrow squall!
Elusive
Here
deity.
goes!
Benediction.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy lamp!
You picked the wrong fight!
Eagle fly!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Destruction!
Now you're talking!
Gusty nails!
Glimmer strike! Now I'm in the court!
I can handle it.
dawn shall break this night.
This one's looking all wrapped up!
Don't be complacent. Do you know that word?
Yes, I'm not an idiot!
It's over!
Benediction light.
You picked the wrong...
It's about to come at us!
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
Not try to be
Such
mindful.
unadulterated fury.
Astral energy!
I'll smash you!
No further.
Raging cascade!
Raging lunar storm.
In the wind! Seal! Let's get you all tucked away!
Eat this!
Hurricane!
Resonate with the earth.
On a roll now!
Holy lamp!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Illuminate the dark! Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Resonate with the
Astral
earth.
energy!
Stalagmite.
Do it!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Bro, absolutely body.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Grinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
There it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there. I swear I've seen that castle.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything.
Bro, what? I need this on Elfin, bro. What?
Another day, another Gald.
Guess I misread the landing.
This will be a delicious piece of cake! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Here I come!
This'll come in handy. These ones can run rings around us!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging cascade! Seal!
Try harder! My turn!
Raging cascade!
Stalagmite!
Sleep now!
Try harder!
Can't get out of this!
No escape!
Holy land! Too much to handle? You're really strong, Alvin!
Just trying to do the best I can.
Still,
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again! An opponent like this should be easy. It's over! Eat dirt! Elusive deity! I'm not done! Ready to go! Be still!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
Fury!
Resonate with the earth!
Take this! I'm on!
Hurricane!
Scoot back!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. In a bind.
lightning
Get in the
orb!
wind.
instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Finally time. All yours, Kisara. I'm even stronger than before. Let's see what you've got.
Smash you!
First strike!
Here! Far enough!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Come and face me!
Benediction light.
Talon Hurricane!
Another incantation ruin.
This is a
You're mine!
like astral energy!
Soda!
Whoa!
Mirage!
Force of regeneration.
You're mine!
Here's the hurricane!
That spot. Why, thank you, your lordship. And will you lay down your life for your lord? Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
I'm not done!
Elusive deity.
Here I come!
Eagle ray.
What now?
Hey, blow them away. How's that?
I can handle it.
Take this!
Now!
It's so totally in an instant! Impact block!
Illuminate
Radiant light.
I'm not done!
Regeneration.
Take this! You're finished!
Regenerate.
Soda!
Well, looky here.
opponent like this should be easy.
No further!
You're finished!
I'm on it! Raging Lunar Storm!
Orochi, I'll take you all off!
Clear for us a path! Another incantation ruined!
You picked the wrong fight!
Sleep now.
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one.
Mirage!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
Leave the ensnaring!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Way to go.
Regenerate!
Soaring light spear!
Illuminate the
Allow me to
dark!
help you.
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes, sir.
Crush! I'm on it!
No odds of being interrupted.
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Rocky Fury!
Lightning
Thunder
Lord!
Dragon! Eternal Devastation!
Dark Wind!
Demon Lash.
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
Come and
Your
get it!
pit's on!
Raging Luna Storm!
Dark Wind!
I'll be saving this one.
Eat dirt!
I'll finish you here and now!
Rending you off! Rinwell! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
There's something in the water.
We should be able to cook here.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Harrow. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
Give me just a minute, I'll be right back.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion.
This was pretty sketch, bro.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet, this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them?
Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volrun? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
Go rescue Babe.
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No,
Shion,
it's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. And it's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion! Shion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! Pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion!
Storm!
Internal devastation! I'm not done!
Eat
Be
this!
still!
Hurricane!
Mirage! My turn!
Talon
It's
Storm!
finished!
wounds just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this, it's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara and Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Bull Run is waiting.
Hey, Alvin?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alvin. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy. So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegus 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true Sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone. Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we dealt with outside.
Not on my watch!
You're finished!
Lightning
You're
Lord!
mine!
More where
It's
that
over!
came from!
Take this!
You'll soon see about that! None shall escape my justice!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! No, you can't!
Here goes!
Try harder! No, you can't!
Here goes! Cyan instant! Back into the fray! Annihilation!
You're mine! It's over!
Invitation ruined.
Illuminate the turn!
Don't suffer in silence.
Freeze-let! Confiscate! Retreat!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again?
Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. You really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true? How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Coming through!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Never miss! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Illuminate!
It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning condemned!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Onward and upward. With such a huge area to search, where should we...
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Gotta break through! Glory to
Take
Volron!
Negative gate!
Illuminate the dark!
Blood.
Rending you! Illuminate
Be
the dark!
still!
Come forward! Holy land! I can do this all day!
Take
Try
it!
an instant!
Air pressure!
Resonate with the earth!
Stand back! I'll trip it out! This one's alive! Strike! Raging Lunar Storm! Soaring Light Spear! You're mine! You're finished! Take it! You're mine! It's over!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Not a chance!
The enemy wields Arc
You're
too.
finished!
We'll see about
You're
that!
mine!
A comfortable win. We seem to have come across something a little unusual. This one will be difficult to predict.
Now you see what I can do!
It's Raging Cascade! Not in your dreams! Here! Illuminate the dark! Come forward!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! My turn! Be still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
None shall
I'm not done! Dazzle! Rending you apart!
this one. Magic is there!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Regenerate! I owe you one.
Steering!
Allow me to help you. Try harder! Burn it up! Take this!
Mega Ray! Thunder Annihilation! Illuminate the spray! Holy Quiver! Holy Sweet dreams!
You're finished!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Carry the an instant!
Tornado drive! Here I come!
Here's a healing
It's over!
Lightning orb! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Light app illuminate the sky!
It's over!
Glacial Field! Fierce Evil!
Resonate with the earth!
Freeze Laser!
Be still!
Dance in the wind! In here! Radiant Blood! Here! I'll be standing!
Catapult! I can feel my power growing! It'll take more than this to stop us.
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Dance in the wind! In here!
Strike! Flaming thrust!
Water blast!
Time to be still!
Thunder field!
Tear!
Lightning!
Be still!
I never miss! I'll be saving this one! Mega Ray! Go on
Eat this!
The enemy feels us too.
We'll soon see about that!
Orochi's Fury!
Healing field! Lightning I'm on
Blue escape! Flaming thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! On your chance! Strike!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Take this! Resonate with the earth!
I'm ready! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Right, here goes!
Ready to go! 1,000 gales! Carry the strike!
In a bind?
Searing flame! Reveal! A freezing storm! Your wings won't save you from me!
In the wind! This one's
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly!
an astral archer?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'm out of ammo! Watch this!
The abyssal deep.
Let the marksman handle this! I never miss! Here goes!
Take this!
Now!
You're
Glacial
mine!
Field! Here
It's
goes!
over! Scarlet Inferno!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Far enough! Shield! By the power of water!
Rending you apart! Bloody holiday!
Illuminate the
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Resonate with the earth!
No further!
That's my you!
Shut him down!
Illuminate the
Eat
dark!
dirt!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! My turn!
No
You're
storm
now
shall
you
break
see what I
this
can
night.
do!
Tornado drive!
You're mine!
Annihilation!
Ferocious Fury!
Looks like we got them all.
Damn it! It's a trap!
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Don't get careless.
Here I come!
Don't tell me!
Bloody
Bloody howling!
This one's all mine!
Now it's the
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Be still!
We'll soon see about that! Will this help?
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Rending
No
you
today!
Blazing storm!
Resonate with the earth!
Laser spear! Here's the evil!
I'm not done! Stardust!
Here goes!
Flying light spear!
Rending you apart! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
There! Helmet! Radiant blazing
No,
gale!
I'm
Carry
ready!
the thread!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark! I'm out of ammo!
Bloody howling!
You're mine!
Everlasting darkness! Negative
You're
gate.
finished!
Watch them weep! Mega darkness! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger! Hey, Xion? Do you, you know,
What is it?
do you remember that conversation we had? Little help! Tear you to
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
It's none shall escape my judgment. Lightning bolt!
Resonate with you!
I never miss.
Ready and ready!
Into the wind. Air thrust. Mega ray.
I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing.
Hi, Hoodle.
Here I come!
Here I go!
Eat
I'll be safe.
Heal! Pierce the evil!
You're finished!
Leave the charges to me!
Freeze Lancer. More where that came from. Magic is on.
You airborne scoundrels!
He sounds like a job for yours truly. Illuminate the door. Magic is down.
Here I come!
Lightning
In a bind?
Illuminate the
Elusive deity! Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
healing circle.
Light sphere!
Might with blackened
Ignite!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I won't forgive you!
Not in your dreams. Illuminate the dark. Hear me. Come play with the marksman handle.
I can shatter any steel!
Vanquish darkness.
We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hear me.
Not a chance! Not a chance!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You managed to pull through.
I won't forgive you!
Seal. I'll be saving this one. Blah blah blah. Crossblade.
Right inside me! Yours to be let free! Here I come! It's over!
Illuminate the darkness. Confiscating.
Not today!
Magic
Here I come! You're mine!
Can you take it?
now.
All yours, Kisara!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I never miss!
Divine
No further!
Raging cascade. First aid.
I'll thank you!
More for the stockpile. Chinese
I can carve through armor!
Ignite! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
On your knees!
Infernal current!
Vanquish
Now! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Here, let me help!
My turn! I'm not done! Be still! Lunarongo! Soaring light sphere!
Radiant
You're
light!
on! Regeneration!
Here goes! Mega ray!
Thanks!
Annihilation! I'm all knocked up!
This one's all yours!
Resonate with the art! On your knees!
Illuminate! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Need to be stronger.
Let's see what you've got.
Can you take it? Glacial Spear. Pierce evil!
Shattering the pieces! Attacking you apart!
I have no limits!
Benediction light.
Glacial Spear!
Inside me! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Illuminate
I'm
the
not
sun!
done!
Come
Bleeding
forth,
through!
Lord!
Crush!
Holy
Stardust! Lunar
Do it,
Rondo!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Now! You're mine!
Well done, great
Stardust! Soaring Light Spear!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Try harder!
Raging
Flaming Spear!
Don't suffer in silence.
Pierce evil! Come forth, holy glimmer!
It's
Holy
over.
blazer!
Thy sins. They smite with
You're
flashing
mine!
blades.
Try harder! Eat this! We did it!
Execute!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
May a thousand arrows burning strike! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer! Here goes! More where that came from!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Lightning orb!
Its arm is too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a
No, you
healing
can't.
arc!
The
Where
flame
are you
inside
going?
me is yours!
Supernova!
Regenerate! Be still!
Raging Cascade!
Allow me to help
In here! A freezing
You're
storm!
on.
More for the
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Through armor! Shut him down!
Do it!
Blow them away!
Here I go!
Here I come!
Only getting started!
Rondo! Swordblade Alpha!
Burning! Glacial Spear! Pierce
No
evil!
regeneration!
Holy Laser!
Leave the chargers Don't to me. Suffer in silence.
Orochi Fury!
Illuminate the
I'll
sun!
save you.
Come forth! Holy
On
Laser!
your
Escape
knees.
my judgment!
Air pressure!
Ray!
Green stage
Permanent
blood.
render!
Rending
Glacial
you a
Spear!
bloody
Pierce evil! Arrow! Freeze Lancer! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Getting started!
Lightning thrust! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I can feel my power growing!
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly...
Go no further! None shall escape
Armor
my
won't
judgment!
save you! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Raging Luna Storm!
I'm only getting you head! What sight is there? Annihilation!
Burn it
My
out!
astral energy illuminate the dark! Annihilation! Holy land! Radiant spear!
Be still! I'm not done!
Get by me!
First strike! Just let it go!
Here I come!
Here goes! Blaze in the wind! Where are you going? Light astral energy illuminate magic is here! Holy land!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
None shall escape my...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Radiant spear! Illuminate
Shattering
Holy glimmer! Lightning condemn! Tornado! More where that came from! Got you! Mega ray! Illuminate the Holy land! Holy land!
Let
me help!
It's over! The enemy
We'll soon see about that!
with the earth! You're mine!
Freezing storm!
Green
Freeze blood!
Resonate with the earth!
Lightning! Illuminate the dark!
Yeah, and tumbling to me!
Will this help? Holy land!
Rending you apart! Burn!
Healing circle!
Try this!
Mega ray! Shining supernova!
Negative gate! Turret!
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
In here!
You're finished!
More radiant here!
Take this!
More with that freezing storm!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Ice tornado!
Fairy circle!
Sighted!
I owe you one!
Here goes! Lightning! Downfall!
Elusive deity!
I'm out of
Still!
ammo!
Rotating around! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Take this! Time to let it rip!
Lightning condemned!
Swallow blade! No escape! Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Can you take it? Benediction
I
light.
never miss!
It's on!
Photon blast! Dance in the wind! Glacial spear!
You're mine!
Pierce evil!
Ha! Burn!
I'll be safe in this freeze
You're
laser!
mine! It's over!
Here goes!
Infernal torrent engulfs from your
Thunder blade! Illuminate the blah 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 healing circle!
In a vine?
Holy land! What? Annihilation!
I owe you one.
Firmament render! Searing blade! Now!
Tremor!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
We can really make weapons with this?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
We'll soon see about that.
Try harder! No, you can't! Not today!
A freezing storm!
I'm not
More
done!
where that came from! Ice tornado! Now!
You're finished in an instant! Impact block! Now!
Exterminate! I'm only getting this one's mine! Arrow squall! Cyan
Take this.
instant! Back into the
You're
forest!
mine.
Mega ray!
You're finished.
Now! By the
Come on.
power of
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Any injuries? By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
Okay, so that's where we're called for the night. So I appreciate you guys being here. I don't know, like I said, with the streams, I'm going to work again next or tomorrow. I'm not sure what stream is going to look like. I'm hoping to still stream every day. Probably be obviously later, probably around this time. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours each night. That's what I'm shooting for. And the weekends obviously a bit longer. But I appreciate everyone being here, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.